Alright, everybody, Mr. G here to do the homework with you. Be sure that you put your name on it. Be sure you put the date. Today is the 13th. Here we go. Remember the page you have with your homework is to help you do it if you have any questions. Here we go. Shade the models to compare the fractions. Circle the larger fraction for each problem. So first one we have half. So we're going to shade half of it. There's two pieces, so it's half. So that means each piece is half. You should probably label first. The other ones are 1/5, so I'll label 1/5. Okay. That one said to shade half. The other one says shade 1/5. They want me to circle the larger fraction. Well, half ends here and 1/5 ends here. So half is bigger or larger. Number 2, same thing. 2/7. Oops. Label first. Each one is 1/7. Okay, so I labeled first 7ths and 4ths. They want 2/7, and they want 2/4. And I did that wrong, of course. Yeah, I labeled that wrong. It should be 1/4 each, not 2. They want you to shade 2/4 though. You can see 2/4 is here. 2/7 is here, so 2/4 is larger. This is just like the work we did in class today. Next one, 4/5 and 4/9. So each one is 1/5, and each one of these is 1/9. So go ahead and label. Okay, I labeled, so now all I have to do is shade. This is to shade 4/5, so I need to shade 4. And 4/9. You can see 9th stops here, and you can see 5ths stop here. So 4/5 is larger. Okay, so on this one we have 5/7 and 5/10. So we're going to shade 5 of each one, but first we're going to label 7ths and 10ths. Okay, now that I labeled, all I have to do is shade. So I need to shade 5/7 and 5/10. Okay, you can see 5/10 ends here. You can see 5/7 ends here. So 5/7 is larger. Okay, so it was brought to my attention, of course, that I messed up again. So we're going to, I did 6 instead of 5. So we got to get rid of 1. Thank you, Ariana. Okay, so that will be 1/10. So 5. But 5/7 still winds up being larger. Okay, just shaded too many. All right, last one on this page, 4/6 and 4/4. So I need to label 6 and 4ths. Okay, now that we label, we can shade. First one says 4/6, so I'm going to shade 4. And the second one says 4/4. So I'm actually going to shade the whole thing. And what's more, A fraction or a whole? A whole. So 4/4 is larger. Next page. Okay, here we go. Number 6 is a word problem, so we should be using RDW. Salim and Edwin use inch rulers to measure the lengths of their caterpillars. Salim's caterpillar measures 3/4 of an inch. Edwin's caterpillar measures 3/8 of an inch. Whose caterpillar is longer? Draw a picture to support your answer. You read? Now we have to draw, but first we have to see what we need to draw. So, what do we know in this word problem? Okay, Salim's is 3/4 of an inch. What else do we know? Mia? Edwin's is 3/8 of an inch. And they want to know whose is longer, right? Okay, so we need to go back to our tape strip diagram or fraction bar, and then we make one just like it because they're both the same length, 1 inch, right? Whoa, what happened? There it goes. Okay, so we're gonna say this is Salim's, and we're gonna say this one is Edwin's. Okay, Salim's is 3/4 of an inch. So how many pieces do I need? 4. 4. You're gonna draw 3 lines, but you need 4. And of course, I didn't do it even, so I'll do it again. You need 4 spaces, right? There. Okay. I know each one of these is 1/4. Now, here's where it gets difficult making the eighths, but it's really not that hard. Okay. If you use the same lines, right, you just cut those in half. 4 is half of 8, right? Okay. Now each one of these will be how much? 1/8, right? Good. Now we know Edwin. No, sorry, Salim was 3/4 of an inch, and Edwin's was 3/8 of an inch. So that's what I have to shade in. For Salim, it's 3/4, and for Edwin, it was 3/8. Okay, you can see 3/8 stops here, and 3/4 stops here. So which one is longer? Okay, so we drew. Now we have to write. All we're gonna write.